Hello, everyone. Welcome back to, I believe this is considered episode 8 of the main story of Masks of Nyarlathotep. And we are back after a bit of a long break, but that's okay. Um, so we last left our investigators in New Paltz, New York, where after having a run in with some machine gun toting bad guys, fled to the hometown of Thomas Masters, which was all the investigators' hometowns at one point in the past. But where they were able to enjoy some respite and actually kind of reconnected with as people and got away from the horrors of New York City, and things were pretty good. Got a little bit of sanity back. Some of you. When later in the night, after I think 1 or 2 days there, some winged creatures snuck in to the master's home and kidnapped Vi and Woody, held them aloft into the sky in the moonlit night. However, due to Thomas Masters' quick thinking and driving and Dean Adler's extraordinary skill with the rifle, they were able to shoot one of them. Oh, there was also I think Violet did the awesome jump off, and then Woody grabbed her. That also helped. You guys were hanging from one of these creatures holding on to Woody, and Woody was holding on to Violet, but that was pretty spiffy. But we last left with these creatures. One of the creatures is still in the sky, flying away, when Dean had caught up. And then, just so be it, Thomas heard, all of you heard the sound of a shotgun blast emanating from the direction of the Thomas Masters home. And so Thomas Masters is turned around. Dean and Violet and Woody are in the woods. Woody has taken some more injuries. Violet is not too bad, is she?
Not that I recall.
She's down a couple of hit points, but not as bad as Woody, who still was recovering from the previous adventure where he got all messed up. Oh yeah, you have 1 hit point left. You're cool. All right. You're badly damaged. All right. But you didn't take a major wound, which is good.
Yes, very.
He's basically had fallen through the trees and hit every branch on the way down. So you're just battered and bruised all over your body. You have needles, pine needles
That's
stuck
all.
in your hair. With a stick sticking out of your ear. A twig in my nose. Thomas Masters has sped away and runs wildly down the road. The house in the distance. And another thing I gotta, hold on, before I move you over to there. Okay, cool. And, no, wait. Yeah, okay. I'm going to move you over here. You should see nothing but darkness. Do you see nothing but darkness?
Nothing but
Cool.
darkness.
Nothing
Awesome.
but darkness.
All right, so Dean, I will put here. Thomas here. Now, if I drag you guys out, will you still be able to control them? Oh, wait. That's right. I gotta do the thing where I have to, let me assign you guys. Bob. Oh, no. How come she's assigned? But not this guy. That is weird. I don't know why he does that. Okay. And then Generic token. Maybe it's because, anyways, it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. 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 All right. Woody, or rather, Tommy, you're flying within about not even less than a minute as you're flying down the road. You see the car. Of course, the front door is wide open. You do see there are some lights coming from the bedroom and upstairs.
If I'm meant to see something, I still see darkness. By the way,
I know. I am going to let you see something here. As soon as I put myself on the right layer. All right, that's cool. You should. Do you see the front porch?
I do.
All right. You see the lonely knight on the front porch.
Yes.
You hear screaming and struggle. You can hear, get away.
I'm running into this house with my revolver drawn.
Got it. Oh, gosh. What is going on here? Okay. I'm on the wrong layer, apparently. Hold on. Oh, that's right. See, the stairs go this way. This is really confusing stairs.
Aren't they all?
Yeah, the way it's drawn on here. I guess. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Now I get it. All right. You hear the sound coming from your master bedroom. You may enter. I will go ahead and, as there's a few other lights going on in here. We have. Let me go ahead and put those on. Boom. There's another light. You can go up. You also see another one. Yeah. There you go.
Oh.
That's the stairs up there.
Yeah, he is sprinting through the house, sweat dripping down his face, and he has his revolver in his hand.
All right. You go up the stairs. I'm going to go ahead and you are actually over here now. I'll go ahead and put you are on the you're kind of in between the first and the second floor. When I'll go ahead and turn on this light. On, and you see a body, band clad in pretty much workman's clothes, but he has a strange red headband like you've seen before. Like you saw in that hotel in New York. You also see lying here on the ground, the door is open and you see a shotgun. Meanwhile, over back these other guys, Dean, as you see, Woody has been horribly hurt. Dean, what would you like to do? Let's just go ahead and... Dean, what would you like to do, if I may?
I am muted. Cool. I am going to immediately run up and attempt to perform some first aid.
All right, I will allow you to do that.
Oh, thank God you're here.
All right. I will allow you to have a roll foresighted. Oh, look at that.
Yay!
You're a miraculous healer. All right.
Indeed.
Take some of this white powder. It'll make you feel better.
And make you feel really fuzzy.
Uh, the creature that there was two creatures. One you shot down. The other one kept flying away, and you see it fly over. You hear it kind of squawking over the treetops. There's a small clearing of, you're in like a little small clump of trees. Then there's another clump of trees further ahead, and you actually see it go down into that clump of trees. Upon which you noticed that there is looks like some sort of flickering light, as if maybe from a fire. Through the thickness of the trees, you can barely make out this, like, there's some flames going on over there through the fire, through the woods.
We both see that?
Yeah.
Shit.
You well enough to run?
I am well enough to run, maybe?
Yeah.
Alright. Should we not risk it and regroup?
Wait, where's
Tommy?
Tommy's about...
shit! Vi!
Yeah, I was about to say, where's Violet?
Woody looks up. Vi's still up in the tree. Hey,
Yeah. Hey, guys!
Is she stuck up there?
some of us stuck the landing, some of us didn't. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna try to help you out. Can I try to jump up to the nearest branch?
Yeah, you can do jump. I'll allow you.
Yeah, shit.
You can spend luck?
It's such an inconsequential
That's all right.
thing.
Yeah,
It's like, if I fuck up the jump, I won't feel bad.
you could push the jump if you really want to. Oh. And then really hurt yourself.
No.
Okay.
I can't
reach
the branches.
She's like, calm down, Woody. I think I got it. Just give me a second. And she's slowly, like, shimmying, like, slowly taking her sweet time, I guess. So it's going to take a few minutes. Meanwhile, back at the Tommy Masters house. All right, you see some light peering through here. And you hear the sounds of struggle. You hear it sound like a lamp being knocked over. You see, like, you hear sounds like a mirror's breaking.
I'll run into the room, and if there's a light to turn on that isn't already on, I'll turn it on.
All right, and it's going.
Oh, that way. Okay.
Sorry, I know there's a lot of bedrooms. Your house grew since I can't remember what happened to the map from the last.
I didn't realize those renovations. They were so quick.
Whoa, man!
We only started building them like last week.
There you go. Yeah, and you see there's a guy here, struggling with your wife. She's pinned against the corner of the wall. Where are your children? I need them. And he's also wearing He doesn't see you yet, so.
Yeah, do I have to jump on him?
Yeah, I definitely.
I would like to grab him and try and throw him off, like throw him into the corner of the room.
Okay.
So I can get a shot.
You can get an unopposed fighting roll, and then I'll give you a bonus die as well.
Okay, so
because he has no idea. So fighting brawl.
Brawl, yeah. Okay.
Fighting brawl, and then with a bonus die.
Okay. Normal, bonus, 1. Well, that's going to be a luck point spent.
Yeah. Whoops.
Yeah, that's a little bit more important than a jump.
I think so.
Doesn't the bonus die make up the difference, or am I not seeing it?
I rolled with the bonus die.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you added it in there? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if we were doing that, yeah. Okay, so you pull him off. He's of course he's kind of surprised, and you throw him back, and he kind of throws. Which wall you want him to fly into? This one or this one?
I want to throw him, that
This
way
one?
to the opposite wall over here.
Kind of near the window.
And then I want to shoot him.
All right. Well, then now we'll do, since that was your surprise attack. What's your dex?
My dex is 40.
Okay. Well, remember you have your gun drawn,
I
so
do.
actually your dex is considered 90. So you do it. You can shoot him first.
All right, I will certainly try.
You could shoot him. You get a bonus die because you're in point blank range. So if you feel like shooting more than once, you can, and that wouldn't you get a penalty die, but since you have a bonus die, you could shoot 2 times without penalty, basically. So
I'm just gonna try and shoot him once.
all right, bust a cap.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and shoot him once with a bonus die for being point blank. Here comes Tommy's signature with the bonus die.
0. Oh, pretty close. All right. Oh boy. All right. What's his hit points? Oh, 12. Okay. I will submit. Success. He is shot, but perhaps because of adrenaline and whatnot, he doesn't seem to. He definitely has a big wound in his gut, but he's because of his adrenaline, perhaps is because of his insane devotion to his god. He doesn't pass out immediately.
Mm-hmm. And as I shoot him and I throw him off, I look at my wife and I just shout at her, go get the shotgun. Go pick up the shotgun.
Yes. So he has higher dex than her. And he is going to try to grab her. I'll say she has he'll use his punch. Success. I figure she's probably got probably just the base of brawl, which I think is 25. So I will just roll percentile. 98. No. So he runs up, grabs her by the hair, and now has the pranga to her throat. Put your gun down or she dies. Okay, meanwhile, over here, back at the woods, Vi has finally slid her way down. You do hear... I want to go ahead and make a listen roll as well. Oh, good. Good thing for... You hear what sounds like drumming.
From the fire?
Rhythmic drumming from the direction of that just not so distant fire. Maybe half a mile away,
Can I I guess it'd be kind of a stretch, but would I be able to tell if this was like a foreign rhythm?
Either occult or anthropology would probably let you know. What?
All right. I mean, it's worth a shot. Okay.
Nope. Not the occult type.
Did you say chanting too, or just drums?
Just drums right now.
Okay.
Where did Tommy go?
There was a gunshot from his house. How far away is his house?
About half a mile the other way.
Half a mile now.
Yeah,
Geez. Well,
like 3/4.
maybe if we jog, we can make it back in time to do something to help.
Can Violet walk?
Yes.
Yeah, she's not hurt.
Oh, okay. Do I just
Wherever you guys go, I'm sticking with you.
Yeah.
Why don't
Do
you
I?
You're stealthy, right?
Yeah, I'm stealthy.
Why don't you try to see if you can get a better look at what's being burned? I'm going to go give Tommy a hand and then hopefully bring him back with some reinforcements with whatever's going on over there.
All right, I'll keep a low profile. Vi should probably go with you. She's got the bat still at the house.
Yeah.
All right, stay safe, you two.
Either that, or I can bring stuff. I can bring everyone's stuff back with me. Are you sure you want to go it alone?
I'll keep a fair distance away, but I'll exercise caution.
All right, we'll take off then.
All right.
I'm gonna try
Violet
to.
goes. Woody, don't
yeah.
do anything stupid. All right.
I'll try, but I've been on a hot streak lately.
She said as we party split. A triple party split.
Could I get some of the branches and stuff? I mean, I've already been scuffed up. I imagine there's still like twigs in my hair and stuff. Can I try to throw dirt on myself and like basically cover myself in camouflage as best as I can? I would roll in mud if I could.
Yeah, you can do that.
So you're trying to be Arnie from the end of Predator.
Basically, yeah.
That's fine. It'll take you a few minutes to making some dirt and all that stuff. Yeah, that's no problem. You can do that.
Yeah.
Violet and go ahead. Violet and Dean run off. Okay.
Could I make a case for disguise, maybe with advantage? There's no one around me, right?
Yeah, I mean, what you could do.
Yeah, that gift.
Yeah, you could disguise yourself.
Okay. I'll do it as
disguise instead of. Which, yeah.
My disguise is pretty decent. It's out of 35, but we'll see.
If you do, all right, you got a success. So not only that, I will give you a bonus die to any stealth rolls you have to make. Okay.
Perfect.
You look like a walking tree. Anyways, meanwhile, back at the farmhouse, Dean, this maniac's got a pranga. Blood slowly dripping on the floor.
You said Dean, not Thomas.
I mean Tommy, sorry. Thomas.
If I'm gonna do something stupid.
What do you want to do?
I want to try and shoot him in the head, if my wife's head is here and his head is right next to hers, I'm gonna try and shoot his head.
Yeah, it's gonna be basically even with the point blank bonus penalty die. But I'll do this because I think before we're doing the called shots. Hard success with a penalty actually you would have a penalty die, but for him using her as cover, but you're in the point blank range, so yeah, I'll allow it.
I'm gonna try it. So, is it a straight roll?
Just have to get a hard success or better.
Come on, pray to the Cthulhus, pray to the elder gods. I'm gonna try. Here goes
nothing. 61. No, that's not enough. I want. No, No, you didn't roll horribly. Otherwise, I'd say make a luck roll or something and see if you actually shot her. Because you're trying to just aim for his head. You miss and you actually shoot a hole through the wall.
If like the gunshot distracts him, like suddenly, there's a hole in the wall, the gunshot goes off.
Yeah.
Could I try and, as I shot, can I try and lunge forward to grab the knife with my own hands? Like I'm grabbing the knife so that the sharp end.
Yeah, I could do. Yeah, you could do that with a. Yeah, go ahead and you can make a. Well, you can grab it. We'll do it in a post. You can grab it within how we'll do a post strength. How's that?
Sure.
All right.
So am I rolling strength or my brawl?
Strength.
All right.
Oh my god! You like. He kind of looks at the hole in the wall for a second, and then as he's kind of distracted, you reach up and you grab the knife out of his hand, and now you got a big giant sword knife thing in one hand and a gun in the other. It is okay. So see, that was kind of his kind of turn. Yeah. And with that, he tries to fight you with basically he's trying to push you out of the way so he can run down the stairs. So go ahead and make do opposing fight rolls.
All right.
To keep him from running away or.
Yeah, here's my brawl.
Oh god, I failed. So unless you. Oh yeah. Woo. Barely. So you push back, and you fall. You push you. He tries to push back you, but you kind of like for me, and you kind of knock him over, and he falls down, on the floor. What do you want to do with him?
If I have his own weapon,
yeah.
I want to stab him with it, man.
All right, make a the fighting the pranga is considered a sword, so I don't know what the base for a sword is. I can't remember. It's like 25, I think. Roll a 25, but you get a bonus die with it too. So you want to just
rolling?
Just roll percentile. You get a 25 or less, but you get a bonus die. So
is that 2?
Yeah.
All right. So here's 2 D100s then.
Just roll 2 D100s. It's whoops! You rolled 142. Oh no, it's good.
I don't do swords. I do guns, and I ran out of ammo.
Yeah.
This was like I grabbed the sword from him, or I grabbed the knife from him. I knock him down, and I just try to do something.
And then before you could do anything else, suddenly he gets smashed in the head with the lamp. You son of a bitch! He just smashes your head. Smashes it. And then she looks at you. You son of a bitch! And then tries to slap you. You could have killed me! Meanwhile, in the woods, this is what Woody sees. You manage to get to the woods. The clearing between the little patch of woods that you guys were at, and then the patch of woods where the fire is, it's pretty clear. And you then slowly go through the trees. You're kind of on the edge of the trees. Actually, you know what it is? Yeah, we'll just say you're on the edge of the map here, and I am going to show you what you see. Where am I? There you are. And you see this. You see several cultists dancing around a fire.
I'm still in darkness.
Oh, you are? Oops.
Yeah.
Well, why is that?
Oh.
All right. Oh, I mean, probably because if I turn your dynamic lighting on. There. You see
Oh.
several.
Oh shit! I'm not. Not getting any closer.
What? Come on.
All right. So I see.
I'm just going.
Are these two like what zombies or something?
No, they are appear to be corpses.
Oh, corpses. Okay.
Yes, they. These guys are all kind of wearing the headbands of the typical cultist, but this guy, he is wearing an elaborate sort of robe with a leopard headdress, and he's got these like. No, he doesn't have his. Never mind, he doesn't have those on. But he has the headdress on, but he doesn't have any other stuff. And he's got a. He does have a sword at his side, one of his pongas, and he's also holding a strange staff. It perhaps has some kind of inscriptions, but it's really hard to tell from this distance because of the lighting
Okay.
and everything.
I see.
And the creature that was holding you, or holding Vi rather, is waiting sort of patiently, kind of crawling around, on his at his knees. You hear, he's like, these interlopers must be destroyed. And he's like, kill them? I do not want to see you unless you bring me their heads. The woman, the detective, the doctor, and the criminal. No. They know too much. They must be destroyed.
I mutter under my breath, "Alleged criminal, that asshole."
Who said that? No, it's and then with that he grabs the creature, picks him up, holds him aloft in his arms, and flies away into the darkness.
In which direction does the creature fly? This
In a
way?
southern direction.
Is that towards Tommy's house?
No, no, that's away from Tommy's house. You guys are south of Tommy's house, so it's flying away.
Okay. Huh. Interesting. So it's flying away. I'm gonna try. Okay. I'm gonna get a piece of paper out of my pocket, and I'm gonna try to inscribe or like at least jot down notes of their appearances, and maybe do a caricature of this dude, or like even a police drawing.
Yeah, do like you got art craft drawing.
Art craft. Or well, I mean, I only have acting under art craft.
Oh well. Yeah. Go ahead and make a luck roll.
Luck roll.
I mean, as far as description, you can write real fast, but yeah.
No.
If you draw, okay.
All right. I punch a hole through the paper. It's like, oh, God.
No, you just like, whatever. I don't know. You drew like a stick figure with a leopard head on it. All right.
It's like, all right, this'll do. And I'm gonna keep an eye out around me and move stealthily back out of the forest.
All right. The cultists, they begin to move around, and they some of them actually start to go this way. Actually, no, that's what they say. They all do. In fact, they all kind of head out of the darkness, and you can barely make out there's some kind of trail there, maybe, that they're following along. Which from where you orientated, because you saw like where you feel like it's going to go back to the road.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Dean and Vi arrive on the front porch, where they find several corpses. No. And then another corpse. Oh God. All right. Yeah. And the door has been wide open. What do you like to do?
Vi will just say make a mad dash inside, trying to find Tommy and locate her bat.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow right behind, kind of just pointing my gun around, just yelling out for Tommy.
Right. You hear Tommy, I don't know, Tommy. Yeah, Tommy, you hear the people yelling for you, Vi and Dr. Dean.
I think he would shout upstairs, and then he would look back at his wife and say, in a huffing and puffing manner, he'd say, "Listen, we can have a deep conversation about this when we're not busy being attacked by mad people with knives. Where are the kids? Are they safe?"
Yeah, they're right over here. And she opens the closet door. There has like crouching behind a steamer trunk. What happened, Dad? What's going on?
Just keep your eyes closed, kids. Just stay in there for a bit longer. Everything's okay. And then he's gonna walk into the hallway and holster his revolver and pick up the shotgun that was on the floor.
All right. She goes, "Thanks for the shotgun. It came in handy for this first guy, but the other guy got the jump on me."
I'm just glad I taught you how to use it.
Okay, well, Dean is, as Violet grabs her bat, Dean is running upstairs, wherever that is. Assuming you're right there.
All right. You run upstairs, you see a corpse of a person that got shot. You also see you also see the other one that looks like he has also been beat over the head, but he's bleeding out, but he's not. When you check his vitals, he's actually barely alive.
Can I try to stabilize him?
Yes.
I would like to stop him from stabilizing him.
Well, okay. We'll have he's gonna grab him.
Yeah, like, I'm not letting anyone live who entered this house to attack my family. Questions be damned.
Okay. Great. You can do.
Quick question.
Yes.
When we were still in the woods, would I have heard all the drumming and like all that once it was pointed out to me?
Yes.
Okay.
I heard drumming. Yeah. And Vi heard it. I mean, Vi heard it as well. So. Yeah. Yeah. So if you don't want him to do it, you pull him off of him. So Dean and Tom have to have a roll off.
What is that? Just brawl versus brawl?
Well,
or what?
It could be brawl versus brawl, or we can do opposing strength.
Either way.
I'm fine with either.
Okay. Well, then go to brawl versus brawl then. Ooh, failure. Tom, fail. You push him off you.
Well, that's fine. If he goes to heal him, he hears...
Get off of me!
Yeah, if he goes to heal him in any way and I notice it, he would hear the racking of a shotgun from behind him.
Oh, shit. Vi, what do you want to do about this?
So as Vi comes around the corner and sees Tommy pumping the shotgun, she will kind of fold up her hands and say, Tommy, I get it. I get it. You're pissed. But Dean is the right idea. We need to get some information out of him, and then you can blow his brains out. I don't care. But let us get the info first.
Questions be fucking damned. They attacked my family.
Yeah, and they deserve to die. I do not argue with you about that at all. But we have to get some information. This is the only thing we have for a lead right now. And you know how important that is. You blow his brains out wherever you damn well please after we get a chance to talk to him.
Yeah. Your wife's like, Tommy, please. And the kids are like, Daddy, what's going on?
Out of the house.
Get these damn kids out of here.
Drag
his ass
drag his
outside.
bleeding ass outside.
I can't move a patient. He has to be stabilized. All right.
Fuck the patient. Just grab his arms, Dean. I'll grab
care
his legs.
that much if he dies. Like,
yeah. All right. You you're able to. You want to take him downstairs?
I want them to. I'm gonna be following. I want them to drag his ass onto the fucking porch.
All right. To the porch it is. I'll just move you guys down here for sake of brevity. Where are you, Dean? Oh, you're over here. You're down there now. Okay. You can go ahead and do it now, although you kind of had to move him around a little bit, so I'll give you a penalty die to your first aid.
Can I assist with that since I do specialize in first aid as well?
Yeah, so that'll negate it. Whoever has the higher, which is Dean, I guess. So, yep. You stabilized him. So he is still unconscious, but he's not going to die anytime soon. At least not from that. Not from that particular wound.
It's okay. There's other shots he's going to get that he will definitely die.
I know. I'm sure he's going to
yeah. I have not saved his life. I have ruined a very peaceful sleeping death. Okay, I'm going to go back.
You didn't save my life. You just ruined my death.
Exactly.
All right,
I'm going to go back up to Tommy, and as Vi's probably like finishing,
tying this guy up.
Yeah, tying him up, whatever. We got to go back for Woody. He stayed behind to try to scope out some kind of fire. I think there's more of the cult out there.
Meanwhile, Woody, what are you doing now since you see them going on this trail in this southern direction? What do you wish to do?
Well, they're heading away from Tommy's house, so yes. I think I might kind of move kind of parallel, but okay. I'll see if there's an easy tree that I can climb up, one that has like low branches or maybe an overturned log, just so that I can see where they're going.
All right. Go ahead and make a luck roll to see if you can find something like that. And then
okay. I will try for a slightly more difficult tree then.
Yep, the more difficult tree. So if you want to make a climb roll, get up there.
There we go.
Oh wow! Okay. You now that you're so used to these trees now, apparently you've adapted to the environment.
I have turned into a monkey.
It's one of those, where the branches are really close together, so you can use it like a ladder.
Yeah.
With that, did you go ahead and put climb on your? Sure, hit your dots on that.
I had the dot on climb already, but that's okay.
Right.
I'm getting information.
No, cool. All right, and then I need to roll something. You see them. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is funny. Yeah.
Okay, so where do these guys look like they're heading to?
Hold on. They're headed south. Sorry, I thought it was.
It shut off.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Sorry, hold on, guys.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so, yeah. So they're headed south, and then the last one they're headed south, and you see towards the road, and actually, from your angle, you do see that on the side of the road, there's some sort of like a cargo van type.
Yep. That's what I was looking for.
And you're kind of peering out a little bit over it, trying to get a good look at it. When the very last guy in the very last person, the very last cultist, he kind of slows down a little bit, and then he's like, I don't know, he's like fidgeting for something, like he's reaching in. He has a bag and he's kind of ruffling around in it.
Okay.
And he pulls out a gun and he shoots in your direction. I rolled a 4 on even with a penalty die. I rolled 2 double zeros for the 10s.
Okay.
I got extreme success. So
was that for like a listen or a spot hidden roll?
Spot hidden, yeah.
Okay, so
I rolled a 0-4 for spot hidden. So he's shooting at you. He doesn't. He senses your presence as much. He says he can't really, because you're kind of in the tree. So he will. He could try to. He's going to take a pot shot at you with a. He has a penalty die though.
Okay, yeah. Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna climb. No, you know what?
I missed by 1 point. That's okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
You hear like this go past your head. Oh, geez.
Can I make a listen roll?
Yeah.
You are killing me. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna.
Everything's fine.
I'm gonna drop down quickly.
Okay. You can make a jump roll.
All right, jump roll. God damn it!
You fall, but you land on your feet, but you hurt yourself for 1 hit point.
Ow!
Yes, you can all make listen rolls. And this guy starts hauling off in the middle. He goes, "Get the rest of them! I've got this one!" And he runs towards you with his gun drawn. He's got some kind of revolver.
Okay. Well.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
you guys are. But yeah, Violet hears a gunshot in the distance. And it seems to be coming from direction of where you guys were. What would you guys like to do? Vi, I assume you tell her.
Oh my God, Woody! And I will take off running towards that direction.
Got it. What about the other two?
Well, I didn't hear it, so I'm going to immediately start running
Woody.
after her.
Yeah. What about you, Tommy? He does have his car there, if you guys want to use that, but...
I think as they're running, Tommy's just going to shout to Dean. He'll shout to him to turn around for a second, and then try and toss him the keys to the police cruiser. And say, "You'll get there faster. Don't scratch it. I can't leave my family alone again. and he is going to toss the keys and then close the front door.
Awesome.
Alright.
Cool. You have a car. Yeah, you're able to go down the road pretty easily. Vi, do you want to jump in the car as well, or do you want to keep running?
Yeah,
No,
I
I'll
will offer.
Yeah, everyone
I'll
jumps
jump
in the car.
car.
You jump in the car. You're flying down the road. You get to where you were before, which was just not too far off the road. But as you, Woody, go ahead and you're running. Go ahead. You can make a. Well, I don't know. What do you want to do? Are you trying to just run away without being seen, or?
Yeah, I'm staying low, and I'm running away from this guy.
All right. Since you're running, but since you got the bonus with the disguise, I'll go ahead and just say a straight up stealth roll.
Okay. Stealth, where are you? Stealth! Stealth!
Ooh, nice. Very good. You hear another gunshot, but it goes flying. It's like he's kind of. I think he's grasping at straws. I know you're out there. I'm gonna get you.
God damn it! If I die now, Vi's gonna kill me.
You're running off. Another round and you'll be out of the woods. So you'll have to make a second roll. Meanwhile, Vi, those guys are on the road. You see off in the distance something coming. Some headlights turn on of some kind of vehicle, and it seems to be coming towards you.
Good or bad vehicle, Dean? What do you think?
Given the events of tonight, I'm not gonna hedge my bets. Are they within like distance? They would have seen us immediately upon turning on their lights.
Well, yeah. I mean, they saw the lights on the car, but they don't know if they necessarily know if it's you or not. So they may not know that it's you.
Can we play dumb? Can we just not act erratic, go the speed limit, that type of stuff?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm asking Dean that.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
I'm thinking that too because we're in a cop car, so
just drive casual.
Maybe we luck out.
Just out on patrol, right?
I'd put your head down though.
Yep, and I will just like basically scoop my little self down into the seat, so I'm sitting in between the passenger seat and like the glove box. I'm kind of just crouched there, holding my baseball bat.
Great. Who has the highest luck of all of you?
Oh, good question.
I have 36.
51.
I have greatly depleted my luck.
Same.
Yep. So it sounds like Vi has the best. Vi, make a luck roll.
Between the two of us, yeah, I think it's me. Damn it!
They go by and you see it's the headband cultist for just a split second, and he looks down and for a split second, and then he just you see this double take kind of look on his face, and then all of a sudden the truck slows down, and you can tell it's trying to back up. It's trying to do a 3-point turnaround. Meanwhile, go ahead, Woody. Go ahead and make another stealth roll to see if you can clear out of the woods.
Would I be able to? Okay, this is probably going to be.
Hide. It's up to you.
Oh no, I'm not going to hide. But would it be
Rambo,
possible to
ambush.
find another rock or something, just randomly while I'm running? I'm going to try to toss it in a different direction.
All right. Make a throwing roll.
Okay. Damn.
You try to throw it, and it goes. It hits a tree next to you. Oh shit. Okay.
Ah, shit.
Meanwhile, go ahead and make a stealth roll. See if
he
notices you. Yes, he does not notice. He apparently does not notice you. And another shot goes, well, it's like several yards away. He's just like sort of, I'm gonna get you. You and your friends are dead. All right. You're now at the edge of the woods, and you see Tommy's police car several yards away.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump out onto the street and kind of wave it down.
All right. You wave it down. You clear the woods. You run across. You find the street. You waving it down. You see Woody, all covered with the branches and mud and looking horribly filthy, swinging his arms, waving you guys down. Yeah. Pretty fun.
Slam on the brakes and y'all get in.
Yeah, I start climbing to the car. I don't see Vi, so I basically just end up climbing over her. It's like, oh, what the shit? What are you doing here? There's a guy with a gun. We gotta go, or you can kill him. I don't care.
Nope, we driving.
All right.
Oh, put your feet out.
So you have a couple of choices here. So as you're doing that, let's go back to the master's home, where Tommy hears the sound of something being slammed down, and maybe like the click of buckles, click, and then you hear the sound of drawer sliding open, and the jingling of coat hangers.
From upstairs?
Yes.
I am going to begin going back upstairs with my shotgun.
All right. You see your wife. She has flipped open the suitcase and she is rapidly putting clothes in it. He's like, I'm getting out of here. Whatever you're into almost got me killed. Almost got the kids killed. I'm going back to Hackensack.
Circumstances, I wouldn't ask this, but this is the normal circumstances. But, I think I may be the only man who's ever asked this, but please, for the love of God, tell me you're taking the kids.
Of course I am. I don't want these maniacs getting them. I don't know what's happening here. And I know I've been your wife long enough to know that it's a bad deal, whatever it is. And that whatever happened, you better fix it. You know my mom's number. Send me a telegram when everything's safe.
I will. I wish I could explain more, but if you want a quick explanation before you go.
Sure.
Do you remember? I probably don't. Did I ever tell you about Jackie?
Oh, like your buddies you had? I remember you telling me you had some childhood friends here.
Yeah.
That's all you ever told me, though.
Jackie became a scholar of some sorts. He wrote a bunch of books. And for a quick explanation, these men came after him. Well, Jackie's not with us anymore, and now they're after me, I guess, and the rest of them, so I'll let you know when things are handled. Maybe we can have a normal life again.
You better. I don't want to live in life on the run. So fix it. All right. So meanwhile, Tommy Woody comes out. They're He's in the car. The guy, the cultist that was trying to kill you, pops out of the woods. And then you see in the distance that truck is barreling towards you. What would you like to do?
Are we on a street or neighborhood?
You are. It's kind of on the outskirts of town.
Okay.
He's on the edge of town, so it's more like a more rural road. It's paved, but it's not like, There's basically, you're on the edge, like to where like there's like dairy fields and stuff like that.
I see. So there's no way we can take like a shortcut or like try to juke them.
Not there, no.
Okay.
You could, well, I don't know. You could keep going. There's you're not too familiar. Well, no, you guys are familiar because you could go back towards town and then take the bridge, go towards Mount Mohunk maybe, or cut through downtown and then go back around back to Tommy's house.
Were either of us able to see how many people were in the car?
You saw at least 2 at the cab.
And I'm gonna say there were like 6 of these guys. How many trucks did I see? 2?
No, just the one.
Just the one? I saw like 6 guys. Minus the loser who lost me in the forest, there's probably 5 guys in that truck.
Yeah. It was apparently... Sorry. Oh, I see what I did. Don't mind me, I'm just messing around.
I think the best bet is to try to outrun them, and maybe Vi or Woody can get on the radio and like get some cops out here.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Agreed.
Oh wow, that'd be fun. Oh. Sorry, I'm freaking out.
What kind of knowledge would it be to, you know what? I'm just gonna grab the radio. Mayday, Mayday! Officer Masters, patrol vehicle under attack by cultists.
Oh my god! You damn kids, get off this radio! This is a police frequency.
Does Tommy leave his badge in the vehicle? Or does he leave any documents in the vehicle?
You do find there's a ticket notebook that has his like filled out with his name up, his badge number on it.
I was gonna say his badge is currently being worn on him right now.
Okay, so then I'm just gonna get these police officers to be mad at me. Then I'm gonna say,
don't bother. Hey, hold down the transmitter.
Okay.
I shoot my gun out the window.
All right, where are you located? We'll send you units.
Very persuasive. We're outside the edge of town. We're next to some dairy farms.
Oh.
And then I mean, since like we grew up here, I would give more. Yeah.
Yeah, it's old Henderson Road. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Yeah. So you are able to do that. Yeah. So we'll see how long it takes for them to show up. It could be a while. You don't know. Several rounds, but we'll see.
Is your dashboard made of wood, Tommy?
Most likely.
I knock on it twice.
Oh my god. Okay, so they are chasing you. I need well, you do, because your car is obviously much faster than this truck. You can go ahead and make a driving roll with a bonus die versus their driving. Which is not the best.
Sheesh.
Oh, except for when they do that.
Oof.
Shit, Dean. I think these guys used to drive formula cars.
What the? Oh, they got extreme success, so they are pretty close to you. You're having trouble with the stick shift. Apparently, you're not familiar with this kind of car, and this big truck comes barreling at you. And the guy over here, there's a guy pops out the side, tries to take a shot at you. Takes a shot at the car, actually. Roll his gun.
It's government issue car, it's not the best.
They're taking shots!
But he does get a penalty.
Shots at you where?
Because he's kind of far away for a shot in a full gun. Because this guy shoots but unless anybody wants to return fire.
I actually have a question.
Yes.
What are the chances of there being a tire tire stopper in the back seat of the car? Because that's something that some police, like when they're setting up stings and they don't want a car to drive away, they'll put down like a strip of like tire damaging.
Oh yeah, like
spikes.
I will say for Thomas, unlikely, as he's the detective, he would let the actual cops do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I don't know if those were invented in 1920s, whatever. I don't know at this time.
You could throw a tire iron at him.
There's tire irons. There's There's some flares. No.
Oh my God! Is there a flare gun in the back of his car?
No, not a flare gun, but just like flares.
Oh, guys, we're like a couple years out. Tire spike strips were invented in the 40s.
Oh, yeah.
So close.
Oh, dang. Okay, well, if there's flares or a tire iron, I think Woody would wait for the dude to pause, maybe possibly reloading, and then I would try to hurl something at the windshield.
Yeah.
Same.
Well,
I would probably scamper my way to the back seat of the car as best I can, and I would start trying to search for a flare.
All right. You dig around, and you do find a flare.
Sweet.
What?
Is it one that you have to crack and then it goes off, or is it one that you would have to actually light? So I'm not sure when the cracked ones were made.
Yeah, more has just like a light. But you can.
I've got a lighter.
Yeah, I'm sure someone has a lighter. And of course, let's go ahead and make another drive roll. I'll make mine. Luckily, these guys are not very good. You get a bonus die because you have a faster car. Woohoo! Success.
Nice. Oh wait, that's bad. That's bad. Boo! I thought that was Dean. I thought that was driver.
Thank you. Yes, it is nice of me to do
that. Boo!
Oh, boo! What? All right. Come on, driver.
Wait, is this another versus? Or
yeah.
Is this
yeah. Sorry, Dean.
Swerving something. For God's sake.
Oh, God. That's really horrible.
Well, you didn't crush us.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
No. Yeah, it didn't work. He's like really close. He's like really close, like basically about 20 feet away from you.
All right, guys, put your seatbelts on.
Anybody have a higher dex than 65?
I do.
All right. Well,
I have
you're driving.
85.
Okay, so you just go ahead and we'll just do like combat here based on dexterity. So, go ahead, Dean. You get to go, or sorry, Woody. Go ahead and go first.
Okay. So I'm gonna do a throw attack with what was it? A car iron?
Yeah, tire iron.
Yeah, the tire iron.
And where are you throwing it, in the windshield or the?
Yes.
Right. Oh man, you smashes in the windshield. I'm gonna make him make a drive roll of keep control of his car. Drive. Oh, I have so many skills. Drive auto. There it is. It's a bit. Oh man!
Jeez.
It goes a little bit, but he manages to maintain control. Oh, and they like. You see him like grab it and throw it out the window. Ping, ling, ling, ling. It's a grab. Who's got after 85? What's yours, Vi?
I'm 60.
Okay, so the guy riding shotgun pulls out his gun again. He's gonna roll to try to shoot. He doesn't. I don't know. He just gets a straight shot because he is close enough now. He's not far enough away that. Lower. Oh yeah, he totally failed. Goes flying us. Damn it! Get closer. Meanwhile, Vi, what do you like to do?
Put your seatbelt
Woody,
on.
give me your lighter. Give me your lighter, quick.
No problem.
I give her my lighter.
All right, you like
Okay,
this?
so I will hold my action.
Okay.
And what I want to do is I want to hold it until they're somewhat level with our car. And I want to then light as fast and efficiently as I can. I want to light the flare and chuck it into their car.
Awesome. Okay.
Well, I can intentionally slow us down.
That's true too.
I will shout that plan to. I want to shout that plan to Dean. If you can throw him off long enough to get me beside that passenger side window, I will just chuck this bitch into their window.
I'll just pull over and slam on the brakes.
Yep, slam on the brakes, but you, yeah, you could totally do that. You could pull over, slam on the brakes.
Yep.
And they will, we'll just say they fly right next to him. You will need to make a driving roll afterwards. Because you are doing sort of a reckless.
What?
We'll see.
If she makes it, I do want to do a specific thing with my drive roll.
Okay. Oops. I'm having issues here. Front. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and Vi, go ahead and make that roll. I throw it in the cab.
Yep, throwing it in the cab. Just lighting it and then just chucking it flame first into the cab.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you just want an attack roll?
Throw. Use throw.
Throw. Damn it.
Oh! Bing! It kind of bounces off the side. And then go ahead and make a drive roll for me, Dean.
Can I brake harder and try to take out their back, like hit them in the
do like a juke
back tire? Yeah,
like do a pit
try
stop
to spin them out.
Pit maneuver. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, roll. Yeah, go ahead and roll. I'll just make you make a roll.
Regular roll or bonus?
No bonus on it. Just roll because it's yeah. You miss. Now they're behind you. You're in front of them, and you see four other guys with big swords looking at you, leering at you menacingly.
I'm still braking.
Okay, so He goes flying back. Let's see here. All right, we'll just go around the.
If they stop, I'm gonna floor it.
All right. They. He's gonna try to do a. He's trying to recklessly spin around here. And he fails. He tries to break. Kind of gets stuck in the grass. Takes out a fence. Just a couple of dairy cows around. Yeah, they're kind of
so
stuck.
they're like off the road completely.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Guess just floor it down the road again.
Okay.
What's the different? What's the like side of the road look like?
The side of the road's like I said, it's pretty much just either empty open fields.
Is it like road and then it drops down a little bit, or is it like you swerve off the road and you're like on even grass right next to it, kind of thing?
Yeah, it's like the grass is next to the road. I mean, it's pretty even. You could easily drive onto the grass if you wanted to.
Yeah, I just want to pile drive into the side.
All right, you go ahead and do that. Go ahead and just make a driver. We'll see how well you do this.
Woody's buckling up. Shit.
God's sake.
No. Yeah. You know what? I want you to make a luck roll since you're driving. It smashes into the side. Like basically, the police cruiser is like kind of crammed underneath the truck bed. But the good news is they can't leave either.
See, this is a net win.
It's a net win, yes. Except for the fact that they're all, here to kill you. So that's the only thing you had to worry about. Okay, so I'm assuming you guys had your seatbelts on, so I don't think they had seatbelts back then, but I'm gonna be nice and say they did. So yeah, you basically see there's kind of scrambling to get out. You guys are in this car. Go ahead. Woody has the highest initiative, I believe. So,
and
what do you want to
do? So is our car still functional, or is it like totaled? Okay, so
it's crammed. I mean, it's pinned under there.
Okay, well,
maybe you can pull it out, but
is there another flare? Surely there wasn't just one.
Yeah, roll a four-sided.
Who?
Five, roll
yeah,
four-sided.
Okay. Nice.
All right, 4. There's 4 more flares.
Do it. It's a stationary target.
I'm gonna quickly swipe one of those flares.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna look for their gas cap.
Oh yeah.
And huck it in there.
All right. Well, the gas caps had to be opened, but.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
you can run up there and throw it in the gas cap.
I think that's our best shot. There's 5 dudes.
Could he make a luck roll and maybe I hit the gas? Their gas tank.
All right.
Go ahead. I'll be nice and say yes.
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 He actually did puncture the tank, and it punctured the side of the tank. It's like there's like this little leak leaking down.
And I'm gonna tell Vi and Dean, guys, I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm on a hot streak. Get out.
1 second. I put 2 and 2 together, and I'm hauling.
Oh yeah, I'm
I see
hot on
I
Dean's tail.
see his eyesight, and I'm like, absolutely not. And I'm bolting.
All right. All right, Woody. Go ahead and make a throw roll. Well, depend. Are you going to stand right next to it, or you want to get a little bit of distance?
Uh,
If you get close, you get a bonus die. But other than that, you could stand out here on the road and just check it before they all come out.
no, I need to guarantee it, but
All right.
after I throw, I think I'm gonna dive for the ground and at
Okay.
least
Yeah.
mitigate the damage incoming.
There you go. Take a make a throw roll. First off, which oh, jeez, a hard success. Yeah, you hits the side of you hear it go boom against the side of the tank. A little flame comes out. It goes almost immediately, and yeah, go ahead and make a dodge roll for me.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Okay.
There's no way I can. I mean, I would have to spend like all my luck for that to go through. But that was for the dive roll, right?
That was to take to take
Okay.
less damage. I was gonna be you're far enough away. I'll be nice. See, normally, so for like save versus fireball for half damage. Well, okay, you failed that. All right.
I'm also covered in mud.
That is true. That is true. I'll let you get 2 points of protection. So I'm gonna roll 2d6 minus 2.
Jesus.
Look, you wanted to be close. I was gonna let you.
I needed to make sure it went off.
So
okay.
5.
We take those.
You took 5 damage.
Okay, so that's putting me at -1 here.
Oh wow.
Is it really?
Yeah. And I believe. Well, let me look at the thing here. Oh, where is it? Did you take a major wound? No, you did not.
Yeah, I never took a major wound.
Nope. That's good, but I don't know. Let me see here.
I know he would have went down ages ago if I didn't save his ass with a perfectly timed gunshot.
Well, that's it.
If this is how you die, just be grateful you got this far instead of getting gutted still in New York or in Manhattan.
Hit points fall to 0. Yes. Has a major wound been taken? No. Oh, well. You might make it. Yeah, basically, first aid or you're dead.
Okay. Is that me making a first aid or someone else making a first aid?
No, somebody else. You're unconscious.
Okay, I figured.
While I'm because I'm escorting my wife and kids out of the house. When I'm escorting them, do I hear and see an explosion?
You hear some random gunshots, and then you see this.
I like throw my family into the car that still remains, and just tell them to get the hell out of town.
Mm-hmm.
And I think just you can go back to him in a second. I just want to say this. I think the last thing that my wife and kids, my poor kids, probably see is I had 2 cars.
Not your car, although that would have been funny too. Where's my car? Well, it's a funny story.
The last thing my family members probably see is I grab the scruff of this dude's neck and I begin dragging him into the house and close the door.
Someday my kid is gonna. This is your son's like someday. My son's gonna be a criminal. Anyways,
Hey, Tommy Jr., what's your dad do for work? Well,
he murders people. Meanwhile, yeah, Woody is. His body is been peppered with shrapnel, some fire. You see some of these guys crawl out screaming. Most of them fall down dead. In fact, pretty much all of them fall down.
I was about to say that most better turn into all real quick.
Some of them, some fall right out, and some are missing limbs, and they're all just toast. They took massive amounts of damage. All right, yeah. So he's Woody. You're kind of slightly conscious.
I'll get Vi's attention, and I'll just yell out to her, "Get to him! He needs us."
You may. I'm gonna allow something here.
Oh no. I don't like this.
Allow is a good word, not a bad word.
You may allow yourself to be. I'll give him you'll get a bonus die to the sorry, the bonus die to the first aid if the player will allow his character to be maimed in some way.
Yeah.
Basically, you're gonna roll a 20-sided. You're gonna see what has been mutilated.
Very well. I will take it.
All right.
So do I? If I helps, do I get 2 bonus die?
No, I mean, oh, you know what? I will allow that.
Yeah, definitely.
I will be nice. Since this is a campaign.
All right.
So first, go ahead and oh my god,
nice.
That's awesome. All right, Woody is. You managed to save his life, pulling out. Yes, the maiming.
Yes,
I need
for the maiming.
Woody, roll a 20-sided.
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
A 19. Ooh.
I don't know if high is good or bad.
Oh.
I think it might. I think it might just be like a list of 20 things, and you got a 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to roll.
Oh no.
See, let me write this down. I gotta write these things down here. What else is? Yeah. Okay, I need you to roll. 1, 2, 6. All right. Roll a 6-sided for me, Woody. Three.
Oh, that's how many fingers he lost, isn't it?
No, it's roll another 6-sided for me. Oh, 2. So that's an even number. The whole right side of your head was immolated, burnt to a crisp. You don't have your ear has been burnt off.
Basically.
Mostly, yes. Roll a d10 for me. All right.
All like straight down the middle.
That's fine. Where is your guy? Basically, you have. I'm going to edit your character. You lose a little bit of appearance. And you wake up, you cannot hear out of that ear. You're deaf in your right ear. Which will give you a penalty die to your listen rolls. You have one good ear.
All right.
Can you still see?
Yeah, I rolled.
Was that the 5?
Yeah.
Was a 6 going to be the
He closed his eyes and fried. Yeah. He moved his head at the last minute, but a big piece of shrapnel got into his eardrum and mutilated his ear. And the burning of some of the gas got on his side of his head. He looks very disgusting right now. But he is alive!
Hot streak.
Yeah. Yes, hot streak. Oh my god. That's not the hot streak we were thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah, Dean takes one, looks in, and is like, damn, and just racks his gun.
Like a lame horse. You just gotta put him down.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I'm alive. Whatever you did worked. Don't put me out.
Look out at the flowers, Woody.
Go look at the flowers.
There's no flowers, just cow shit.
Go look at the burning truck.
Meanwhile, you guys, well, obviously you can drag his butt back. I mean, and as you're doing this, you hear the sirens of in the distance of the police you called.
And an ambulance, hopefully.
Maybe.
Can I, back at the house, can I drag this guy into the kitchen and tie him up onto a chair?
Got it.
That's what I want to do.
He's already tied. How many times is this guy getting tied?
As many as we damn well please.
No, I'm keeping him strapped to this chair. I'm handcuffing him to the chair. So he's tied down, and I'm handcuffing him to the chair.
All right.
And I would like to fill a cup of water and splash him awake.
Oh my gosh. He's trying to, but he can't barely move. What happened? What's going on? You.
If you value your life, you'll tell me why you came after me and my family.
Because you know too much. And you stole my master's possessions. His mask and the chronometer. We need this back so we know when the gate will be available to be opened. When it is the right time for the gate.
What is this gate? Where is it showing up? You better answer my questions.
The bloody tongue. He is a god, but he is not the only one. He is the harbinger of the old ones. He has shown us how we must open the gate. When the sun and the moon are in right alignment, the gate can be opened. How? I'm not quite sure, other than that we must start. There's a ritual that must be completed. All of us. Not just here, but all over the world. When the ritual is completed. But it must be all done at the same time. That's why we need the chronometer, so that we are coordinated.
What was your business with Jackson Elias?
He was getting too nosy. When we looked, he apparently is some kind of purveyor, investigator of cults. He apparently thinks that the Carlisle expedition, that they didn't die. You want to know a secret? He was right. They're all part of it.
What's your business with this expedition? What do you care about some expedition?
It's the expedition. They're part of it too. It was my master's sister, Moeru. She enticed him to come to Africa, to the Mountain of the Black Wind. They are all part of the ritual. They are all components of the ritual. They all have something to contribute to opening the gate.
Who's your master?
Madari. You know him. I bet you've seen him.
Can I roll a
Been to
knowledge?
his place. Yeah.
I don't know what type of knowledge. What do you want me to roll here?
Knowledge is just your straight up education or intelligence. I'll tell you. I'll let you do that either way.
Okay. Let's see what I got. Knowledge, education, or intelligence?
Education or intelligence. Yep.
I'll roll my intelligence.
All right. Oh yeah. You remember that name? That was the name that the Harlem Hacksaws told you. He met him at Fat Mabel's and showed him the way.
Okay. If this is all happening simultaneously, I imagine, they're doing their thing, I'm doing my thing.
Yeah.
Tommy is gonna roll up his sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
And I for cinematic reasons, I like to imagine it happens at the same time as a coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
But as the explosion goes off, the first full punch connects with this guy's face. And
I like it.
And he feels like he's got the information he needed. So like a bare knuckle boxer, he's putting this guy down.
Oh yeah. Brawl. Do you have pit fist on your?
I don't, but I should add that.
Do you have a bonus to your? Do you have bonus damage?
Bonus damage.
Like basically, it should be under combat. It should say bonus. No, you have 0. All right. Roll is 6-sided. Divide it by 2.
Okay. That's what
a punch does. And honestly, yeah, you punch him and he just.
And for the visual of it all, Thomas doesn't stop punching until this guy's like his face is nothing anymore.
All right, and and just saying, you hear some sirens, and so some police cars come. What the hell happened here? Oh, what happened? Is this your friend? What happened to this guy? What was it? A car accident? Oh God! Look at all these bodies. It's like a uniformed officer. Stuff like this never happens here. Was your friend okay? Is he still alive? Saying that to Dean and Violet.
Oh, yeah, he's alive.
All right.
But he needs help.
All right. We'll call an ambulance. And he gets on the radio. Then another guy, another police officer shows up and he's like,
Woody shouts, "Tell them to bring the good stuff."
It's like, Just looks
I'm
at you
sorry,
like,
officer. It's
really?
just so traumatic that he just doesn't know what he's saying or where he's at.
He's in shock.
And then
You can believe this man, and I point towards Dean. He's a doctor.
with a rifle. He one of the other officers another cop car shows up, and there's a younger officer, and he's looking at you guys, and then he's also kind of looking down the road, and his eyes are kind of scanning everything he sees. I want you guys to make a psychology roll.
Ooh. Ooh, I sees it.
Violet, he seems like in shock, but not by, like, there's this tinge of almost guilt in his eyes, and the way he keeps looking towards the direction of Dean's house, like he's making some sort of connection between what's going on here and Dean's, and looking over at Dean's house.
Do you mean Thomas's house?
Sorry, Thomas's house. Thank you.
I will nudge Dean and lean over and whisper, I think that cop knows something, but I can't tell whose side he's on. But he keeps looking towards Tommy's house.
You can't do anything about that right now. Remember his face, and we'll get Tommy to look him up.
The priority we need to do is try to keep him here. He can't leave this area. And don't let him be on the radio.
And you see on his he has a name tag on his uniform. Dietrich.
Dietrich?
Dietrich, yeah. Dietrich. Meanwhile, Thomas Masters has exhausted himself. Blood everywhere. This whole thing is rather disturbing. But what would you like to do now?
After beating this guy to death and making sure he's gone,
Yes.
He'll wash his hands and go grab himself, go through his cabinets and get himself some whiskey, just sit on the couch in the living room and just start drinking.
Great. And meanwhile, Violet and Dean, the police officer Dietrich, he comes up and goes, what exactly happened here? I think I need to make a statement here. And we have an ambulance on the way for your friend. I guess I do. Oh man, what? You have any idea who these guys are?
I'm still actively working, or at least, I'm still actively working on Woody.
Okay.
So I'm honestly just going to ignore him and keep doing what I'm doing.
Man. What? Ma'am, I don't understand what's going on here.
Vi just goes into complete meltdown mode, just starts crying and sobbing. She's like, we were just driving along the road, and then this truck came out of nowhere with a bunch of guys. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if they were on something or this is just bad. And then our cars collided, which is why our car's over there. And she'll gesture over to where Tommy's car is. And then I don't know how that happened. My head hurts. It's just, and she just starts wailing and sobbing and crying.
I'm assuming that the explosion has rendered the car indiscernible as a police vehicle.
Yeah, I mean it's just other than it's not it's an unmarked car, but
good.
Was there anybody else with you? Just the three of you?
I'm crying too hard to answer that. And it's definitely one of those, you better console her or else you ain't gonna get anything out of her anymore.
Go ahead and make a he just goes to console you, and then he's gonna, trying to look. I know this has been everything, but and he's kind of like, you just tell he's like looking like, where it's just the three of you, right? I mean, that was it. And then he's going to the other room. Hey, who is it over there? Do anybody we know? No, these guys from out of town. They got big knives too. Oh, that's weird. Um, that being said, eventually, the ambulance comes and they take Woody. There's a hospital. The hospital that they is going to have to be up in Albany. Unfortunately, they don't have a big hospital and that could handle this. This seems really major, so they're gonna, Albany's a little while, like half an hour north. So he's taking you there. He's taking them there. He's with the hospital in Albany.
I'll make sure that I'm with him, but I'll
Okay.
whisper to Violet before we go. Find Tommy and get out of here. Don't talk to anyone.
Ma'am. Hey, ma'am. And the Dietrich's like, look, ma'am. Is there some place we can go? I need to take you to the station and maybe take a statement. That sort of thing. Just formality.
Mackenzie needs to think on this for a second. Like, what would be my go-to move? So are there any female police officers that have shown up with this group?
No.
Okay.
But they're too busy dealing with the chaos of the burning, and then of course now you can hear you see a fire truck coming, and they're trying to spray it out, okay, I tell you what, why don't you come down the station tomorrow? Look, this is there someplace I can take you? I mean, where are you staying here?
Staying anywhere. We were just driving through town. Where's the nearest motel?
Oh, that'd be the Glass Onion Motel. Just downtown. I can take you there. It's quite a ways from here.
Considering some of the areas that I've been through, officer, I hope you can understand if I would want a female escort. My life has been rough.
Make a persuasion.
Damn it.
Ma'am, I don't think I'm going to be able to find anybody this time of night.
Can I make a justification for a bonus die because I've been crying and sobbing this entire time?
Sure, why not?
Okay, cool.
Roll 10-sided. Oh, a 97. That's even better. Okay. And then no one's really paying attention to you guys. And he's like, ma'am, please. And his hand, he's kind of holding on to your bicep a little bit. And all of a sudden it starts to kind of grip a little tighter than you're comfortable with. Please, let's go. I promise you can ride in the back of the car. You can make a...
Can I do a psychology roll?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. He's he's getting desperate. The persuasion's not working, and he's about to probably resort to physical force.
Is this after the ambulance has already left?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. So
I will slowly pull myself together, and I will turn to him and say, "You don't think you could get anybody for quite some time?"
I don't think I can get anybody. Look.
I can wait, and I will sit my happy little ass down on the ground.
Fine. Fine. Okay. Just oh god. Just don't go anywhere. And with that he kind of there's Dean. Anyways, he you can tell he's just really like he's really not, like he's almost kind of panicked in what he wants to do. He's not really sure what his next course of action to be. So he
I am making sure to do this entire show in front of his in front of his fellow police officers and make it very well known that I am not comfortable around this man.
Dietrich, what's going on? There. The other cops are like, Dietrich, look, just let the lady. She needs a minute. You know, women they get hysterical sometimes. So it's like, well, yeah, you're probably right. So he leaves you alone, but he's pacing back and forth. Like he really doesn't know what to do with this situation. But he's definitely knows something is amiss and knows something, like he knows something about this. And so with that, he goes, well, all right, well then I'm gonna go direct traffic at the other end, so we don't get a bunch of looky-loos. Yeah, sounds good, Dietrich. Go ahead. And so with that, you can tell he's kind of making some sort of calculations in his head, and he begins driving down the road. A few minutes, and of course,
I will when he's like a decent amount away, I will like quote unquote gather myself together and stand up and be like, okay, I think I've gathered myself, and I will go to the least the officer that pretty much expressed that that she needed time to collect herself. I'm going to go to him as if 100% confirming that he was right. And I will inquire about him being the one to take me to the motel. But when I ask when he tells me the one that the other guy had mentioned prior, I'm just going to kind of cringe and say, do you have one that's a little nicer?
Yeah, there's the old lodge near Germantown. We can go there, I guess, ma'am. We'll have to. You should come down to the station in the morning when you're rested and make a statement. But this does seem to look like some sort of horrible car accident. Maybe he was trying to turn around and you guys hit him. Is that what happened? I'll have to follow up with the doctor at the hospital, but sometime later. Meanwhile, Dean is sitting there in his dining room drinking.
Tommy.
Sorry, Thomas. God damn it. Tom, you know who you are.
Thomas, not God.
Tom's hanging out in the living room, and you see Yeah, you hear the sounds of a car pulling up in the driveway, and the lights kind of hit through the window, and it stops. A second later, you hear a car open up.
He's gonna go to his front window and look out and see who it is. You know, peek through.
Yeah. You peek through and you see it's a police car.
How many people?
Just one. In fact, you've seen this guy around. It's Dietrich. You've seen him before around the station. And he pulls out his piece and slowly begins to walk up the stairs to the porch.
I have my shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to lock the front door.
All right. So as he goes up there, you lock the front door. Make a stealth roll.
Sure. And if it's one of those, you know, like old school style doors with like the chain latch, you know, I put that on too, and
yeah, that's what it pretty much is. And
let me roll my stealth.
See if he notices you're there.
It's not the best, but well, it's not good. Oh my god.
Oh.
Give that man a dot. All right. A dot for the detective shooter. So you see the doorknob jiggle. And then you're trying to open it. Has a deadbolt and a chain, so it doesn't really move. And then you can kind of hear him. He moves. He turns around slowly. Jumps down, and then he decides. You hear the sound of gravel, and like he's moving.
I'll begin moving to the back door.
All right. Go ahead and make a. Where's the back door in this thing? Is there a back door? Oh yeah, right here. There's a back porch right here. Yeah, you can run over to the porch.
Yeah.
Run over there. All right. Whoop.
I go over there, and I lock that one too. And if this dude's still tied in a chair, I'll drag the chair into the living room.
You see him make his way through. Does the door here. Kind of looks around. This door doesn't have a nice deadbolt though. So he's gonna try to make a strength roll. As soon as I figure out where he is.
Can I have it so that I have my shotgun already aiming at the doorway into the living room?
Oh yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What am I looking for? Oh, New York. No. That's weird because there should be a. I guess I'll use this guy. I'll use it. I swear I have stats for that. That's weird. All right, well. So, c'est la vie. Okay. I guess I'll use this guy. All right. No, he's a beat pop. What is this? Oh, yeah. He's pretty strong. All right. He has to make a hard roll, at least this turn. Then how successful. If he makes a success, he has to do it. Oh, shit. And he smashes the door in. Whoops. There we are. Smashes the door in. And then still comes out there. And you got your gun trained on him?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And he's oh, and he sees you. And he goes, "Don't shoot! Don't shoot!" And he looks white as a sheet.
I just say to him, little late for a house call, don't you think, Officer Dietrich?
Sorry. Look, Masters. Oh God. What? Oh God. What happened here? Oh jeez. And you can make a psychology roll for me.
That's gonna be really funny because I'm not good at
Yeah.
that.
No. He's just like, oh God. You think he's just losing it because he saw this guy. Look, I'm so sorry. I had no idea this was gonna happen. This doesn't make any sense. They just told me they needed me to watch, see when you were back in town. That's all they said.
You sent these fuckers to my house?
No, I didn't. I swear, I didn't know this was gonna happen. Look, this guy from New York, this captain, said you were a subject of an investigation, and that you might be he said you were a contraband smuggler, and that you were helping. You know how there's bootlegging around here. They think maybe you. He says you're part of a suspect in a smuggling ring, and so they thought, you know. So he said, and of course I didn't really believe it because you seem like up and up to me. But he said, make sure just to look.
I want to get up in his face with the shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like yelling at him like, "They attacked my wife and children, you bastard!"
I'm sorry. I didn't. They said to call down there. Captain Robson said you were a suspect. He said if I did good, I might be able to, if I were to come to New York, he might get me on the force down there.
And this is a captain in Manhattan, not the New Paltz captain.
This is the captain in Harlem.
Yeah, okay. Can I try an intimidation?
Yeah.
Do I get a bonus die for a shotgun in his face?
I think so.
Ha! Let's see. I think so. Let's see. Oh, well, I guess I'll spend the 1 point.
There you go. And he drops his gun. He's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Masters. I didn't know. I didn't know your friends were going to be here to get killed. He said he had some associates, a smuggler, a criminal informant, and then a lady that runs a speakeasy, and a doctor. It all made sense to me, so I just,
Still, oh, and this is going to be a twist of fate for Tommy, because he's mentioned it before, but now he's saying it to another cop. He's going to say, "You idiot! Could you have not thought for 1 second that maybe, just maybe, I was trying to figure out their motives so I could bring them in myself?"
Oh. I guess? You mean you were undercover?
He just has this face of like, oh my god. Like he throws his head back in just, you moron. Why do you think I've been in Manhattan for so long?
Oh, oh no. I had no idea, Tommy. I'm sorry, Detective. Oh no. Oh, I think I'm gonna barf.
I'm gonna put like I still have a hand, like at least one hand on the shotgun,
Yeah,
but I'm gonna
yeah,
like dig my finger into his chest. I'm like pointing at him,
yeah.
and I'm gonna say, either you have words with the chief or I will.
Okay, okay.
And
Oh
if you
God.
still want your job at the come morning, it might be best you speak to him yourself.
Okay, you got it,
And
boss.
I hold out my hand though with my intimidation, and I'm like, you give me your gun right now though. You're not in you do not have the right state of mind to be holding on to that.
He slowly hands it to you. All right, I'll talk to the chief first thing in the morning. I promise.
And you're paying for my fucking door.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Meanwhile, Woody is in the hospital. Violet is at the New Paltz Hotel in the Germantown. Dean is also at the hospital. By the time they're in Albany, I'm assuming you guys are gonna try to reach out to each other. I think he's called Dean's house or Tommy's house since.
Yeah, once Woody is stabilized, I will start
Oh yeah.
trying to call back. I'll probably
Okay.
start with Tommy's house.
Got it.
Same.
All
I'd
right.
call him from the hotel room once I got
All right.
settled in.
So you're in the hotel. You've got some dead bodies in your house. I don't know what you're gonna do with those. And then the police and the fire trucks are there most of the night. By the time the morning hits, you can see just a little bit of smoke from in the distance from the wreckage of the burning car. You get a phone call in the morning. A phone rings for Thomas at Thomas's house.
He picks it up.
It's the chief. What the hell's going on here? I got teacher over here blubbering like a baby with no gun. What the hell happened here? Get your ass in here. You've been out of town for almost, 2 weeks? And now you come back here and all this stuff? Did you have something to do with all those people getting burnt alive on the road? Since, it just happened to be your cruiser. Get in here. Meanwhile, Dean says, Woody wakes up. His whole face is basically covered in bandages and part of his body, his hand, his arm. He basically looks like half a mummy. The doctor says, he goes, oh, it looks like the damage of the eardrum is too significant. I'm afraid he'll be deaf in that ear for the rest of his life. He's lucky he didn't lose an eye. He's just severely burnt, which will lead him to be, unfortunately disfigured. But, he could always wear a Phantom of the Opera mask. Anyways, so, meanwhile, yeah. And then Violet enjoys a nice hotel stay. I guess, and is well rested. You gain. I'll let you gain 1 hit point back there, Woody and Violet. They have 1 day to rest.
Yay!
Since you
I would have called Thomas as soon
Yeah.
as I got settled into the hotel room. And if he didn't answer, I would leave a very brief voicemail saying that it was me. and giving him the hotel that I'm at, but I wouldn't give him my room number.
Got it. Okay. So it is the morning. What do you guys want? Thomas, are you going to the Chiefs?
Yeah, I'll be going to the
All
station. And if I could, throughout the night, I think is it like woods or like fields behind my house?
Mostly woods. There's I mean the closest there's some woods behind your house. You're kind of on the edge there.
He during the night before trying to get some rest, he takes a shovel out into the woods and we'll leave it there.
Awesome.
I imagine you can make the rest, where those bodies are going.
All right. And we will see what happens. Who digs it up now? All right. Yeah, he comes in there. You see the coroner's like complaining to the chief. I got 6 bodies in the morgue. They're all crispy critters. What? Could somebody please tell me what happened? Well, I don't know. Hey, where's that one lady, the Hilrick? Oh, I dropped her off at the hotel downtown. Well, get her ass in here. Make a statement. It's just a accident gone bad, apparently. Although, there you are, detective. Get in my office. I want to know what the hell's going on here.
He'll go in?
Yeah. How much are you going to divulge, I suppose?
I think if he asks questions, he's just going to say, I've been home this entire time. I used my car to drive back, and I've been at home. If someone stole the car, that's on me. But I've been home.
Okay. So you stole a car. There was a wreck. Mm-hmm. Saying that you... And what's this about you're being a suspect of some kind of smuggling? I think we all knew if anyone's smuggling around here, it's probably the sheriff.
Yeah. The reason why I've been in the city for some time and what Officer Dietrich so thankfully screwed up. I've been undercover for a little bit. I've been figuring out some smuggling that was going on. And I've been trying to do my best to take it down from the inside. I came back to the town just to grab some more things. And then Officer Dietrich broke and opened my door in the middle of the night. Blaming me for the actual smuggling. I told him I was undercover. And that he screwed the whole thing up, and I told him either he spoke with you or I would speak with you, and we would have 2 very different conversations.
Look here. Yeah, only I don't remember assigning you an undercover operation. So you can see why I'm a little bit miffed about the whole thing.
It was a personal matter, Chief. I'll tell you next time. This one was a bit personal.
Bye. I'll tell you what. Now, I've known you a long time. Ever since you were a kid. And so I know you're a good kid. So I tell you what. We'll let it go at this. Because I don't want to know. I figure if I don't know what's going on, I don't have to report anything. So go ahead and work on your special assignments. And just keep it out of this damn town. So it's out of my jurisdiction. Do you understand?
I understand. And he'll also put Dietrich's pistol back on the desk and say, he can have it back. He wasn't feeling himself last night, so I took it from him.
Yeah. Dietrich's always been kind of a moron. Very well. Just do what you need to do. Whatever that is, I don't need to know. Just get this thing resolved. No more dead, burnt bodies in the city limits, please.
Yeah, sorry about that, Chief.
So what would you like to do now?
If I'm at the police station,
Yeah.
could I grab a reload for my revolver?
Yeah, sure.
Which I think was 12 bullets.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I need a reload.
Got it. Sounds good to me.
So he would grab a reload, and then I think he would set out to the hotel, the motel that Violet's staying at, now on foot because he doesn't have a car.
Yes.
That brings up a really good question. Is Thomas there when Vi gets brought in? Because they know where she's at.
Yeah.
Well, at least
the
police officer that dropped her off.
Yeah, in fact, probably during this whole time, the officer that you met last night is there? You gonna go with him? Make a statement? Is that so? Your plan to go and take a statement?
I mean, to not raise suspicion or anything like that.
Yeah.
Right. I would stall for as much time as I can in the hotel room in hopes that Tommy would show up. But if I couldn't stall it any longer, then I would go.
Make a persuasion or charm to see if you can stall.
Sure. Let's go with charm. Oh, hard success.
He's like, look. You're like, oh, hey, come on, big tough guy. All right. Well, ma'am, I mean, I know it was last night was horrible, but the sooner we can make a statement.
I know, but it was such a long night. It was super stressful, and they have a hot tub. Please.
Oh, all right. Look, okay. I'll say that you're still exhausted, and I'll tell Chief. But you gotta come tomorrow, okay?
You know where I'm at. And she'll just give a little shrug and then just shut the door and not let him talk anymore. So that way that's where she's at. She didn't say if she would go. She didn't say if she wouldn't, but this is where she's at. Shut.
As Tommy is entering the lobby, you see a police officer shaking his head in confusion as he walks, in frustration as he kind of gets in his car and leaves.
If I see the police officer, I would just, while I'm walking past him, I would just ask him, I've been brought up to speed. You get anything?
No, she hasn't said anything, Detective. Maybe you have a better luck with her, but she said she's gonna make a she's still tired, and that's I mean, what's she gonna do? What trouble could she get in, right?
Maybe my charm can do something. I'll let you know if I get anything.
Great, thank you. He gets some leaves. All right, so you have Violet. You have Violet and Tommy are together. You wish to. What do you wish to do now?
I think he walks in, like, if he's there, and he walks in and he sees Violet, I think the first question is, like, immediately through the door is just, what the fuck did you three do?
Hearing that,
tried to save your life.
Hearing that, she would slowly creak open the door, and obviously looking for the other cop. And as soon as she doesn't see him, she will reach a hand out, grab Tommy, pull him in the room, and shut the door. And just a huge look of relief on her face as soon as she realizes that he's okay. Oh, thank God you're all right.
Oh, you gonna answer the question? What the fuck was that? It was
The
like
fuck
a mushroom cloud up in the sky last night.
Now, between that and the giant ant, yeah, things got a little weird last night. Not exactly in my control.
Oh.
Anyway, Woody went and inspected and I will give him like a brief synopsis
Yeah.
of what happened. And then
Got
I
it.
would tell him how we blew up the car because it was just like the only thing we could do to get these guys off our tail. And I will end with the mention of the suspicious cop and the fact that he seemed to have a reaction to the guys that were there, was really pressuring about how many of us were together and that she dodged all the questions. And when he left, per her concern, he looked like he could have been heading in the direction of Tommy's house, which is why she's so relieved to see that he's okay.
Oh yeah, don't you worry. Me and Officer Dietrich, we had a little talk. He's the reason these fuckers came after me in the first place. Little bastard didn't know better. He thought he was getting a promotion.
He thought he was getting a.
He thought he was
Oh
being
my God.
promoted to Manhattan.
By following a bunch of friends around? What the hell?
By keeping his eye on me and informing some people when I got home, so you remember the shootout at the graveyard?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, there was a lot of blood.
Yeah, the whole Harlem precinct is probably corrupt. He was going to them. They said, they could get him into the force in a better position if he told them where we were.
You think the whole precinct is bad at Harlem? Look, I've dealt with those guys before. Some kind of those guys, actually, not particularly those guys. And they all can be a little bit shady, but I wouldn't say corrupt.
Yeah, well, considering that I was told the chief, the high up, is corrupt up there, so if he's corrupt, then the rest of them probably are in tow.
Oh shit, Tommy, this is getting from bad to worse. What are we gonna do? I mean, I haven't even asked. Is your family okay?
Yeah, they're fine. They're gonna be out of town for some time.
All right, good.
Listen, the chief is off my back on this. He doesn't want to know. I can listen. If you left some of those bodies, if there were a lot of them, car accident or not, you might be charged. I just tell him. I think it'd be best if I took the statement instead of any of the others.
Yeah, but I need to know the statement so that way I can make sure Dean knows the statement and Woody knows the statement so we're all on the same page. What is the best thing for us to say?
One of you stole the car.
Obviously, Woody.
Maybe you went on a joyride. It's dark out. They didn't have their lights on. Put the blame on them. Cop to the stolen car. I can get you out of it.
You can get us out of this stolen car and joyriding.
Worst that Woody or any of the others are gonna get with me talking to the chief is probably just a little slap on the wrist. Maybe a day in a cell. But you ain't going to no penitentiary or anything like that. As long as you say that you stole the car. Put the blame of the crash on the others. As I said, they didn't have the lights on. You couldn't see back alley, back roads. But you gotta admit to something.
That makes sense. All right. I'll go with that. I think you'll have a better chance of getting a hold of Dean than I will. Or Woody. They don't know where I'm at. The only reason that you know where I'm at is because I left you the voicemail. So I don't know if anybody else has tried to get a hold of you, but you're going to be the best one to pass on that information so all of our stories conglomerate.
Would I have gotten? Would there have been enough time to get all three calls from the chief, from Violet, and from Dean?
Yeah, I figured it was over the course of the night, you know.
So I know
Yeah,
what hospital they're in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know the Albany General.
Alright, I'm probably gonna have to ask for a ride. Can I trust you to not leave town? Or do you want to come?
What makes you look more credible, Tommy?
If I had to give you my advice, I'd say stay in town.
Fine. I'll stay here. You said Dean and Woody are at Albany General?
Yeah.
Great. I'll make sure to call him and let him know where I'm at too.
Do me a favor, don't get yourself killed. And cuz he's been collecting. And I still have it in my inventory. I've been removing everything from my inventory that I've given to other people, and Tommy's been a collector recently. So he's gonna, as he says, don't get yourself killed. Whether you're good with it or not, he slaps a 38 into your hands.
You do realize I'm a bad shot, right?
Maybe you can deter them from entering the building. Just hold it for me.
It's fine, and she'll take it, and then she does check the she just checked to make sure it's loaded, and then she kind of looks at Tommy and she says, "It's not the police or the people that I'm initially worried about anymore. It's the giant fucking ants."
Trying to make light of the situation, he would tell a really poor joke and say, "Yeah, maybe you should sleep with the window closed this time."
Get the fuck out of my room.
And he'll leave.
All said in jest, and she kind of gives him a smile as he's heading out, and will shut and latch the door. And she will go and make sure the window is shut and locked. Was that a 32 or a 38 pie?
That was a 38 revolver.
Got it.
It has, I can tell you the exact amount of ammunition it has. Let me know when it's in your inventory so I can take it off mine.
It's there.
It is currently loaded with 4 shots, but I would have given you the reload I have for it, which has 6 bullets. 6 additional bullets.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Because I've been collecting revolvers, and I gave one to Dean. I got this one because I didn't remove it from my inventory. So I'm assuming it's an extra revolver, so now you have one.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
You've been snagging them for a while.
Yeah, I would find my way back to the precinct and just, can one of the officers spare a trip to the hospital in Albany?
Yeah. And I know just the one to send. And
whenever you call up to me, can I? I'll ask for you to look for my rifle. Just say it was yours in your car. I don't want to lose it.
Oh, if you left it in the car?
No, it wasn't in the car. I had it when I was running out, but they would have taken it as evidence. But just say it was your weapon in the car when it was taken.
I mean, I can certainly can I try and make a roll? I mean, with how well the police precinct, I was gonna say how well the police precinct know me, they would know I'm not a rifle person. So
I mean, you've been gone a couple weeks.
On a hunting trip. What would I roll to see if they have the rifle or if I can get my hands on the rifle?
I would either use your persuasion or your credit rating. You might have enough of a status to
My credit rating is 30. But I could, if that's not good enough, I could also try and make an argument for law.
Yeah, you could do that too.
I am the law. I'll try law.
All right. Oh,
fuck.
I ask about the rifle. See if anyone's got it.
Got it.
I'd probably be a bit
still
more
hasn't
tactful.
been-
Like, I'd ask for if there was any evidence at the scene, and if they
Yeah.
said there was a rifle, I'd say, hey, can I get a look at the rifle?
Yeah. Yeah, you could go in there and, let me check it out. But yeah, if you want to, like, sneak out, that's fine.
With a failure, if they show me the rifle, I give it a once-over, but knowing that, they're locking it up, I'm not going to try.
Okay. You're a rich doctor. You could afford it. Anyways, yeah.
And what'd you say? Dietrich is giving me a ride to the hospital?
Yes. It's a very awkward ride home, right to the hospital.
Did we take your car to your house?
We drove my cruiser to my house.
Okay, that's right.
And then you took the cruiser, and then there was a separate family car.
I was like, where the hell is my car?
I think it's back in Manhattan.
Yeah, it must be.
No, you guys drove it.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the cars that's there is Dean's
Oh, yeah,
car.
so there's a
there
third
was 3
car.
cars in the driveway, yeah.
But I don't have
That's
your
what
keys.
I thought. I just thought I was losing my mind.
No.
I don't have your keys, so I'm just taking a ride from a cop.
Great. Lost my car, lost my gun. Woody lost his face.
Lost your house. Woody lost his face.
I
Blew
lost
up my
60%
car.
of my house. Okay, it wasn't your car,
Oh, kind
per se.
you the taxpayers lost the car.
At the end of the day, I kind of get the win. All I had was a broken door. You had burnt carpet, hole in the wall, dead maid.
Yeah, but see, yours is a slow burn because we also have to think about all of the therapy that's going to cost you in the coming years for your children.
There you go.
All of my damage was physical, material things.
I can probably
You
say
can't take
Thomas
away
Masters probably isn't paying for therapy, and it's more like he's gonna be the therapy. Like, you listen, he's gonna use this lesson to teach the kids how to shoot guns.
I am the therapy. Here, drink this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you're all back. You're at the hospital, reunited again at the hospital in Albany. Dietrich's like, not sure what to do. What do you want? Actually, do you want him to wait, or do you want him to take you?
I want him to
Wait in
wait
the
outside.
car.
Yeah, wait.
All right, he'll wait outside. That sounds good.
And I'll walk in and ask for Woody.
All right. He leads you to the burn unit, and how many hit points you got now?
Well, I only marked the one you gave me permission to put in.
Yeah. Well, no, you got another one.
Oh, I got another one, so I'm at
Yes.
2.
You're at 2, dude. You're awesome.
So when I walk in, is he
You're
awake
awesome.
or is he out?
He is.
He's probably
No,
somewhere in
he's-
between based on the
Yeah.
drugs they're giving him.
He's kind of, hey guys, I'm feeling good. Yes, I suppose what you could do, with your medicine roll, you could, not you, but Dean, someone could with medicine roll could administer him some super heavy stuff that would allow him to function and not feel pain as if he was not at 2 hit points.
So cocaine.
Yeah. So
So medicine.
kind of, yeah, you can make a medicine roll.
Nice.
So what'd you get? Success. All right. Yeah, you can. You give him. You dope him up, and he basically could walk around. But yeah, he could function pretty good. He's got a big bandage on his face, but he can move and he can run around. He can fight if he wanted to for a while. At least for a few hours, and you may have to re-administer it. The only issue is, yeah, he basically one decent hit, and he's pretty dead.
Yeah. So, question: which ear is it that went out? My left one or my right one?
The right one.
Okay. So, I think I've probably made a habit of keeping my left ear towards the door. Would I have heard Tommy coming in or like asking for me at the nurse's station?
Sure.
Okay, so if that's the case, I'm gonna pretend to be out like a light, and then when he comes in, I'm just gonna jump him.
Ah, you son of a bitch!
This is how you die, a punch to the face.
He's done it once.
Oh Jesus!
Know of.
It's good to see you, Tommy. Did everyone get out okay?
What the fuck did you just ask me?
I mean,
You're
they were at your house, right?
Oh,
Is everyone okay? Yeah. Is everyone okay?
Family's fine. You look like
Okay.
shit.
Oh, well, I mean, nothing new there, but you know, whatever they gave me, whatever Dean told him to give me, this stuff is great. Like, this stuff should probably be illegal. I'm not lying.
Alright.
I know.
Well,
Back then, it might have been legal as long as it was prescribed by a doctor.
while you're still up and walking, here's the plan.
Yep.
Already confirmed it with Vi. You stole my car.
Okay.
Blame it on the other one. Their lights weren't on. Back roads, you crashed it. It went up. Worst that'll happen is that the three of you, I'm mostly looking at you, Woody, will spend mostly a night in a cell, and then you're fine. But you have to, all of you, and he looks between Dean and Woody, have to admit to stealing the car.
Done. Not gonna lie, Tommy, you scared me there in the first half, but I liked your story in the second half. We'll go with it. You've got my cooperation.
So sounds worked. All right.
He's just shaking his head at Woody, like.
You want me to get Dean in here? Hold on. I'm gonna reach over for the bell.
Ding, 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 ding.
I assumed he was in the room the entire time because he gave you the cocaine.
Oh,
I wasn't doing that actively as you were walking in.
Right, yeah. Like, I imagine that he was probably, like, walking around and doing rounds or something. I don't know.
Talking to the other doctors.
Yeah, talking to the other doctors.
You can leave now, I suppose. Just make sure you apply this antiseptic and, normally I like you to, stay here for at least a month, probably, but...
But yeah, I would tell the nurse, I think it's wearing off. My face is starting to kind of itch. Can you get Dr. Dean?
Oh no! I might have to make a roll for that. See what.
Yeah, that's fine.
See if you become a junkie.
Oh no!
See if he gets strung out. Okay, so yeah, you get more drugs. You get.
Yep.
Yeah, you go ahead and make
in.
the. All right.
I mean, if they do bring more of that stuff, I'm just gonna stash it. If I'm not actually hurting, I'm just stashing that stuff for later.
Yeah, they actually do bring some more.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So they have a little packet of stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
sure
gonna.
Dean has all this kind of stuff being a doctor in his office.
I can literally just write it for you if I wanted.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah, I'm gonna stuff it in my
Tommy,
pocket.
good to see you.
Yeah. All right. What's the plan now? You're all back together. He's hopped up on some awesome meds. You have a chauffeur cop. You're gonna go make the statement.
When Dean walks in and says hi, I just when the doors closed, I immediately go into the plan again, saying the three of you are going to take the charge. You're going to admit to stealing my cruiser. You're going to blame the crash on the other people. Their lights were off. Back roads. Woody couldn't see it. He crashed. Worst that'll happen, the three of you spend a night in a cell. Then you're fine as long as you listen to me.
Only question, Tommy. This is New Paltz. A lot of people know us. Should I try to hide the fact that we knew each other? Or should I play off that?
Just don't say anything that I didn't already tell you.
Okay.
We knew each other years ago. You think these people remember any of you?
Alright, well, I'll make something up if anyone pokes or asks too many questions, I'll make something up, but I'll make sure to take the fall as hard as I did falling out of that tree.
Yeah, just take the fall, the three of you. If anyone asks questions,
is my name already known down there? Good.
Depends,
then they can hear from. Then, if they really want me, they can find my lawyer. I'm going to continue with these patients.
Yeah.
And I walk back out.
I'm gonna step in front of the door and say, "Then, Dr. Dean Adler, you're under arrest," and take out my cuffs.
You're really.
Oh, you either accept the charge or I bring you in cuffs.
I will say,
that is
just
Woody's gonna point and laugh. Ha ha!
I will say that with your credit rating, you can definitely use that as probably to get a slap on the wrist.
That's not even
your record.
A thing.
Your credit rating is sort of like your status in society too. So like a doctor,
yeah,
with a clean record, you may get off on not a get off, but like be like probation or something like that.
I'm not going back there because they have no evidence that I was ever even in that car.
So they saw you standing next to the burnt car.
And what looks more suspicious? A random third fuck off who, as far as they know, was just saw an explosion and went to go help this obviously injured man. What's going to look more suspicious? Oh no, I was actually there the entire time, instead of, oh no, I went to help some random people.
Oh.
How's that track, detective?
Well, considering
and
that,
I leave the room.
No, I'm standing in front of the door, man.
I
ain't letting you
leave.
Oh my gosh.
If he goes to leave, I'm going to cuff him.
You will hear from my lawyer. Like, that's such an asinine thing. Like,
well,
you are under no jurisdiction to arrest me right now.
Yeah, well, you're a fucking moron who doesn't know the full story.
Oh
no.
Considering that corrupt cops already know your name, and I'm working my best to fix this, you either accept the charge, and this all goes away, or I arrest you. And you can deal with your bullshit jurisdiction like I give a shit.
So you arresting me is going to magically make these corrupt cops realize that we haven't been running around doing the things that we've been doing?
No, but I'm not in the mood, and it makes it easier for them to find you, so gets it off my back.
Oh boy.
They attacked my fucking family. So you can either come in now, or you get arrested.
This
Wow.
is actually.
I'm so glad that it's my right ear that got burnt off, because then I wouldn't be able to listen to this without, turning my head.
Tell you what. I will go back with you. And I will say that I was there and I saved this man's life. And that's what's going to happen.
That's fine.
Now get out of my way.
I'm not gonna get out of his way because I'm gonna leave first.
And I go back to the other patients that I was actively working on.
Excellent. So with that, you seem to have an idea what you want to do. We will have to see what resolves this next week. We have a cult leader on the run, but oh man, did not do that. All right, anyways. So yeah.
What do you want to give for?
Whoa! What did I just do? I just killed something. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I'm on a different thing. Okay, so with that, we will see Operation Not Go to Jail. I guess.
Fucking impossible, apparently.
And then, you still got this cult that will, they know you're there. They may be a while before they figure out that those guys didn't succeed in their attempts to murder you. Or to kidnap your family, to use them as pawns for something. So, and you do know that they are somewhere. I mean, you know that you have a good idea where they're located. And with that, we will continue in a couple weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Cool.
2 weeks.
So
Wow.
that's the case. Great game, everyone.
Oh my gosh, that was
Let's
crazy
all
fun.
Say goodbye
That was-
to YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye,
Bye,
YouTube.
YouTube.
Goodbye, YouTube. See you next time when more of us get into arguments.
Happy dungeon building, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.